What choices and decisions could we give children to make? And I came up with a game that would help me learn, and I thought it might be fun for my kids, and it turned out to be one of the best things I ever did. We called this game Captain. And each day, one of my children would have a turn being the captain. And what I would do on this day, I would turn over to the captain many of the choices I usually would have made as the parent. Big choices, some of them. But I wouldn't turn it over unless I was prepared to live with the consequences. It was their choice to make. It wasn't just I was going to take it back if they didn't make the choice I would like. Because I just wanted to see how children could make choices. And so one day, my youngest son, Brett, it was his turn to be the captain. And I went to the dry cleaner to pick up some dry cleaning. And as I paid for it, the woman started to give me 3 pieces of candy for the children. Right away, I thought, good chance for the captain. So I said to her, would you give it to the captain, please? She didn't know immediately, but the captain knew. He goes forward and puts his hand out. And I said, Captain, would you please choose what to do with this candy? Now, they could have put me in jail for putting such pressure on a 3-year-old, because you could just, I mean, put yourself in their shoes now. Come on, you've got 3 pieces of candy in your hand, but you've got a brother and sister looking at you very intently, very intently. You could just see the smoke coming out of this poor kid's ears. It's a horrible thing to do to children, give them such a decision to make. I should have been put in prison. Anyway, you could just see him really thinking, and he gives 1 to each. The first time I told this story to a group of parents, one of the parents said, well, of course, because you had taught them to share. That was very helpful, because I said to her, not so. Because a week before, he was in a similar position, and he ate all 3. But can you guess what happened the next day when he was no longer the captain? Can you see what I mean now about how we pay for any decision we make that doesn't come out of concern for other people?